You can't handle the truth.
Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yoba and this is 360 Degree Mastery. This is the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. In 2018, I traveled abroad. I gave a short paper and I talked about the 5 laws of wealth. After I finished, everywhere blew up. Everybody wanted to know what the 5 laws of wealth were, and I got a lot of requests to speak and talk at different venues about the 5 laws of wealth. Now, over the years, I've talked about the 5 laws of wealth on this platform so many times, but I'm going to tell it to you once again because a couple of people have reached out to me to ask me specifically about certain aspects of the 5 laws of wealth. So let me give it to you in a nutshell once again. The first law of the 5 laws of wealth is the law of purpose, which states that for you to create wealth, you have to decide to create wealth. It has to be a conscious effort. You do not stumble into wealth. You do not set out to become a priest and then end up being a billionaire. That is the first law, the law of purpose. The second law of wealth is the law of hard work, which states that for you to create wealth, you have to work harder than you have worked before, or you are working now, and you have to work harder than every other person around you. It takes a lot of labor. See that thing where people tell you to work smart and not work hard? That thing is bullshit. You'll be smart with the money, but you'll be hard with the work. So that is the second law of wealth, the law of hard work. The third law of wealth, which is the law of discipline, simply states that you cannot consume everything you make on what you want, on your desires. All right, you have to be consistent with your work. That means you have to show up every day and put in that work day in, day out, regardless of what the weather says outside. And at the same time, you have to delay your gratification. You can't make 100,000 this week and then go out and splurge and buy yourself, a brand new coat and spend and buy drinks for your friends and then start again next week. The law of discipline does not allow that. The fourth law of wealth, which is the law of investment. Now, this is where a lot of people get lost. The law of investment states that you have to invest if you're going to create wealth. You cannot create wealth from one salaried source, one paid employment source. You have to put your money in different vehicles and different initiatives that will yield you a return. That is how you grow wealth. Okay, now I've done videos about investing, about investment. You can go back and check previous videos that I have done about investment and how you can begin investing, whether it is in real estate, whether it is in the money market, whether it is in stocks and shares, whether you are investing as an entrepreneur, as an angel investor in somebody else's business. You have to understand and practice the law of investment to create wealth. Now, the fifth law of wealth is the law of deployment. Now, you see this law? If the laws of wealth were the Voltron force, this law would be the Black Lion. All right? If it were the Power Rangers, this would be the Red Ranger. Okay? That's what this law is. It is a very important law, and that's the law of deployment. Now, the law of deployment says that for your wealth to actually be considered wealth, it has to benefit somebody other than you and your immediate family. Look at every rich person. When they start to create wealth, what do? They start to give some of it away. They consolidate their wealth, and their wealth continues to grow. All right? It seems like a paradox, but it's actually true. That is the law of deployment at work. If you want your wealth to be wealth, then you have to share your wealth out to people in a way that benefits your community, that benefits other people other than yourself and your immediate family. Now, those are the 5 laws of wealth. Practice these laws to create wealth. Ignore these laws at your peril. And this is a special message going out to those people who invite me for talks or invite me for seminars. And then when I get there, you now suddenly turn the spotlight on me and tell them to give me the microphone as you talk to you about the laws of wealth. Now, if you want me to talk to you about the laws of wealth, send a WhatsApp message to the number at the bottom of the screen. We will set up a session, and I will come and I will teach you. It's actually a training that I do, the laws of wealth. I will do the training for you at whatever fee we can agree on. My name is Ifan Yoba. This is 360 Degree Mastery. I'm wishing you a prosperous week ahead. Remember the laws of wealth. There are 5 of them. Look out for them, follow them, practice them, and I will see you next week with more tips and more information on how you can live a better, happier, and more successful, wealthy life with peace of mind. Namaste.